When I was around, there was no such thing as video cameras, never mind YouTube. But now, to mark my 200th anniversary, I've decided to give in to all the hype and make my very own Draw My Life video. Here it goes. It all began on November 2nd, 1815. I was born in Lincoln, in Lincolnshire, a city known for its castle and cathedral. I was the first child of the family. My parents soon followed up with my three siblings, Mary Ann, William and Charles. Our family didn't have an excess of money, so I didn't have any special schooling. I had my basic primary school education and some teaching from my father, but that was about it. Although I always did seem to be ahead of the other students, I was just committed to languages and maths. At the age of 16, I began my first job as an assistant teacher. I soon realised this job just wasn't paying me enough to provide for the family, so I took a big risk and decided to open up my own school in 1834. Thankfully, this was a success, and a few years after that I opened up my own boarding school as well. It was at Lincoln University I began to study algebra in the form of symbolic methods, as these were understood at the time, and I began to become a competent mathematician and publish my research in papers. I moved to Ireland in 1849, to the great county of Cork. My status as mathematician was recognised as I became the first professor of mathematics at Queen's College. Now you call it UCC or University College Cork, I think. It is there I met my wife, Mary Everest, in 1850. And yes, I know what you're thinking, Mount Everest. It was in fact named after her uncle, Sir Bobby Everest. In 1855, I was awarded the Keith Medal by the Royal Society of Edinburgh, and I was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society in 1857. It was there at UCC that I wrote my most famous papers. You may have heard of An Investigation of the Laws of Thought. Well, I won't bore you with the whole title, but it was fairly complex stuff, as you can probably guess. One day in 1864, I walked 2 miles in the drenching rain, and for some strange reason I lectured wearing my wet clothes. I soon became ill, developing a severe cold and high fever. My wife believed that remedies should resemble their cause, so she put me to bed and poured buckets of water over me, which unfortunately only made it worse. Then in December 1864, I passed away from my illness, aged 49. What a great life I had.